I used to be a cool girl. I used to laugh when my boyfriend made jokes. When he said, it's best to have sex with fat girls because they're more desperate. They'll do anything. I used to be a cool girl who rolled her eyes amiably when the boys made rape jokes. I used to be a cool girl. I used to. I used to be a good girl who let the boys protect me. I used to be the girl the boys thought of as their little sister. I used to say I wouldn't have sex until marriage. I used to be a good girl who thought that girls who had sex with boys had low self-esteem. I used to be a good girl. I used to. I used to be a flirty girl. I used to pretend to blush when the boys said, I'm nervous to tell you this, but I had a sex dream about you. I used to bat my eyes and say, what was it about? I used to shiver with pleasure when the boys took turns behind me, softly touching my collarbone. I used to be a flirty girl who squealed when the random boy in the park grabbed me by my butt and lifted me up in the air. I used to be a flirty girl. I used to. I used to be an unattainable girl. I used to be pined for. I used to be an unattainable girl who told the boy she liked that she liked him and heard him say, I just wouldn't want to hurt you. I care about you too much. I used to be an unattainable girl, so they told me, a girl who made herself unattainable. I used to lead boys on when I sat with them at lunch. I used to be an unattainable girl. I used to. I used to be a cute girl. I used to be the girl boys picked up and threw into the pool. I used to be the girl boys loved to hug. I used to be the girl who looked so cute without makeup on. I used to be a cute girl. I used to wear a ruffled bikini with blue daisies. I used to be a cute girl whose soft stomach the boys liked to touch. I used to be a cute girl, always with bows in my hair. I used to be a cute girl. I used to. I used to be a romantic girl. I used to long for the boy who sat across the table. I used to dream about what his hand would feel like on mine. I used to be a romantic girl who longed for the one I couldn't have, who believed that love wasn't love without pain, without conflict. I used to be a romantic girl who believed the boy would like me if I just waited long enough, a romantic girl who believed in passion. I used to be a romantic girl. I used to. Ugh. I used to be an intimidating girl. People used to tell me, the boys don't like you because they're scared of you. I used to hear people say, you're too strong. The boys feel threatened. I used to be an intimidating girl. I used to be an intimidating girl. I used to be an emotional girl. The boys used to be too afraid to tell me the truth because they didn't want me to cry. I used to be emotional. I used to be a difficult girl. I used to? I used to have to call myself some kind of girl. I used to have to pick the type of girl I could be. I used to have to define myself by their terms. I used to have to make myself easily understandable in order to feel understood. I used to fail at defining myself by their terms. I used to fail at being a cool girl, a good girl, a flirty girl, an unattainable girl. I could never sustain being the cute girl, the romantic girl. I resented being the intimidating girl, the emotional girl. I resented being any type of girl at all. I used to have boys flock around me before the names fell away. I used to believe I was wanted, but as the names fell away, the boys fell away. When I failed to match their image of me, I failed to earn their love, their attention. No one called me sexy anymore. No one even called me cute. I thought I had lost my sparkle until I realized that all along the sparkle had not been in their eyes, but in mine. I used to be a cool girl, but that's what I used to be. Now I'm not any kind of girl. I'm no one's girl. I am my own girl. I used to be a frightened girl. My existence used to be conditional. I used to be theirs for the taking. I used to.